So in this tutorial, we're going to learn how to set up folders for our group work in our Google Drive. Let's start by going to Google Drive. I'm going to get there with the Apps grid. Click on the Apps grid. Choose Drive. It'll bring you to your Google Drive. In this case, Google Drive is set up in the traditional way, not the new Google Drive. What we're going to do is hit Create, and we're going to make a folder. And that folder will be called group work or something similar to that. Hit Create. And then in that folder, you're going to want to create another folder within that called Group 1. Hit Create, Folder, Group 1. And then Create, Folder, Group 2. Notice that each of those folders are within the Group Work folder. And continue this way until you've made as many group folders as you have groups that you'd like to differentiate by. We'll do 2 more. Now notice that these folders don't have any, they're solid gray inside. Let's go back to our parent folder, which is the main folder, and open that folder. And then I'd like you to click on the little arrow next to the title and hit Share, and then Share again. This will bring you to some options. You can invite specific people to co-edit the folders with you if you co-teach it. But what we're going to do is hit Get the Shareable Link. Click on that, Get the Shareable Link, and check to see who can view the folder. By default, currently everybody at RCSU can view this folder. If you wanted to choose something else, you could choose everybody could edit, or the public could, or anyone with a link could, but the best link for our purpose today is that everybody in your domain can use this link, and they can only view. They cannot edit. Hit Save, and then hit Done. Now that folder has some little people on it to show that it's a shared folder, and you'll notice that all 5 group folders below also have a little person in them to show that they are also a shared folder. So that took care of the main folder and every subfolder. Our next part is go to My Drive, and you could create documents to put in those folders. For example, you could create or bring in or drag in any documents that could go in each of those folders. I'm going to say that I have an assignment that I'd like students to work on. And I'm going to call this Today's Instruction. And under Today's Instruction, you can add the instructions to an activity. Let's say it's a Halloween activity and you're doing the spider learning activity for Group 1. And the instructions might appear within this document. Now find the Move To folder here. And once you click on the Move To folder, you'll see a list of all your folders in your drive. Click the down arrow and move that to Group 1. Go back to My Drive. Open up Group 1. You'll notice that it has instructions for today. Let's go to group 2. And let's say that in group 2, you wanted to create a presentation. So click in group 2 and hit create the presentation. And maybe that presentation has some reading materials or some videos that students could watch. Hit OK. And in this case, because you created it in group 2, the video should be in that folder.